Okay, I think I look over there. I've never been in the studio before. I'm always
No
in the other
problem.
one. This is hilarious. Welcome to Fireside Chat. I'm Sue, and I'm so thrilled to have Roman here. Roman Bell is here from just, kind of in the community. He does a lot of really good work. He certainly is very, very active and I would say exalted in the Hindu temple in the Fisher Mansion. And what is the name of that temple, please?
It's called the Devasaran Mandir, or ISKCON of Detroit, the International Society of Krishna Consciousness for Detroit.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a lovely name.
And Devasaran means celestial. So
oh, that's lovely.
it's quite celestial because of the Fisher Mansion.
Yeah, and I think that's true. It's actually a lovely place, isn't it? Like when you first saw the building, did you think this is a proper
Well, actually,
testament to...
I've probably, now I'm 20 years old and I've been going my whole life. And, probably every single time I go, I think to myself that it's really unfathomable that a house that was used for such a material purpose is now being used for a spiritual purpose.
That's true.
And, the way, and I was going to talk about this a little bit later, but, getting to it, like Lawrence P. Fisher, obviously Fisher Body Company, right? Now it's Cadillac. I mean, it's on the canal in Grosse Pointe, and that is the Grey Haven neighborhood.
Grey Haven.
So the Grey Haven neighborhood was primarily the two major funders were Garwood, which I'm sure you've heard of the Garwood estate.
Okay.
And then Lawrence Fisher. And if you actually look on Google Maps, you can see the canal that the house is on.
Oh, that's
They
lovely.
dredged out that canal themselves.
Oh, my God.
Garwood and Lawrence Fisher. So you can imagine how much they spent just to have their 30-foot boats and yachts.
Wow.
And he had 3 sunken boat wells. So, it was the days of prohibition, right? So he would bring the liquor in and
my
so on and so
God.
forth. So, yeah.
It's amazing what people will do.
Right? Especially when you have money.
Yes, exactly. Unlimited money almost, right?
So,
But you guys have really
For
honored,
me-
I think, really honored the religion and
well, I
like your
think
devotion
it's
is
really
beautiful.
God and Krishna's arrangement. So,
True.
like your son calls you mother, your daughter calls you mother, your sister calls you aunt, right? So God has different names. Well, we call
True.
God Krishna, and Krishna in Sanskrit, which is the oldest language in the world, means all attractive.
All attractive.
So, yes.
So everything is attractive.
So
like
everything is
everything.
everything is beautiful, and everything emanates from God, right?
True.
Everything emanates from Him. So
Yeah, because there is nothing.
right. So everything emanates from Him. So this word means all attractive, and we believe that, and this is a basic principle that everything belongs to God. We don't own anything. So
That is true.
the Fisher Mansion is something that's very beautiful, and it was built for God.
It really was.
I don't know how it was.
It really was. It's so funny how things actually come about, and
Right.
the right person has
Well,
the right
They
opportunity.
bought it for
and-
$300,000.
No way.
$300,000 in 1976, and this year is 1975 or 1976. This year is going to be the 50th anniversary. So,
Already.
yeah.
Already.
Of the
50th
purchasing.
anniversary. That's incredible.
And like so many crazy things. Like the person who bought it was Ambarish Alfred Ford, who is Henry Ford's grandson. So already Lawrence Fisher and Henry Ford are like this, you know?
Oh my God.
And
that's
then
so
on top of it,
crazy.
he
Yeah.
gave 150, and then Lisa Ruther, who is Walter P. Ruther's daughter, gave the other 150. So everyone, right? They're like, it's like completely like this. So, it's really, it's really something that shows that we're all connected.
It
and
really does.
if we put our exterior coverings away and what we identify as, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, and we just say, okay, well, we're all people.
Yeah.
And we all work together for God's purpose. Everything works
Very
out.
much.
So,
And you know what? And it's kind of like, what do we want to build?
yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so I'm very interested in what you'd like to build.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
because you were definitely graced with gifts, and you have such a vision, and it's probably hard to put into words, but may I ask, did the vision maybe more come to life when you went to India,
Well, for me,
or did you have it always? Did you always love jewelry?
well, I've always been interested in decoration.
Yes.
Always decoration. And I always had an eye for classy things and very like elegant and very I'm very detail oriented.
Detail oriented.
Many people like to say I like to criticize and this, but it's because I pick apart the details.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah,
and I can
see them like
right.
clearly.
Yeah, we see detail, we see color. There's a socket on the wall right there, and I see, you know, red. I see the light in the red. I see, you know, the plugs plugged in.
Wow.
And it's about the detail. It's about the small details, and with the small details, that's how my taste kind of gave and my vision. And really my vision, you know, this is called quality over quantity.
Yes,
and
it is.
there's so many resources out there, so many things that are beautiful.
Yes.
Like mirrors, for example. In some outfits, I like to use mirrors, like small mirrors, you know?
Yeah, little ones.
Right.
Like they have stitching around
right,
them. I think
exactly.
I've seen that.
But sometimes they glue them and then they fall out. So it's not so practical.
Right.
So
right.
it's a sense of practicality mixed with quality. And many people are very cheap. They don't want to pay the price for what it actually is.
But like you always, you wouldn't do it unless it was quality.
100%. Yeah.
You wouldn't even bother.
No.
So tell me, like, because this is extraordinary work.
Well,
like,
let me explain. Let me start from the beginning. So kind of what happened is I've always been interested in, you know, design and elegance and so on and so forth. And these were made almost 50 years ago.
Incredible.
This was made in 1977. Wow. And this year one was made in the 80s. You can see the quality. This is called Zardoshi work, the embroidery. Okay. So the Zardoshi work is all done by hand.
I can't
So what they
that.
do is they'll take like a needle and go ding, 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 ding.
Little,
exactly.
Like
and so all these flowers, all of this is called gold jari, right? So it's very special. And it's not only that, but on top of it, it's all done by hand and with love and devotion.
Yes,
so,
it is. It's the whole feeling of it, right?
Right. And the materials, I mean, you can look at, you know, this is a parrot here, for example. You can see the sequin. You can see the different types of threads. You can see the different colors.
Yes,
you can see that there's an ombre of, you know, this lime green, almost forest green.
There's like a slight difference.
Right, and then there's a little bit of silver. So it's about the fine details. This is all solid silver. So this is silver jari work. This is all done by hand. When I saw this, and then when I saw what they're doing now, where did I put the pieces?
So what? Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of what they're doing now, right? And I mean, you can tell, like, it's all cheaply done, and it's all, you know, this is not my work. But
yeah.
So then I said, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because, I mean, you don't want things that are mass-produced and all.
Right.
Like, that's not your vibe.
That's
like,
well, not even that, but, you know, my vibe is not to trick the customer, and I want to give the best that'll last for years, because if I buy something,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So, and that just goes back to the whole spirituality part of it and so on and so forth. And, you know, it's really incredible. It's all done by hand. And so what I did is I said, well, this is a problem. People want to make money, and people are doing things very fast because there's a need, and, you know, it's supply and demand. So, but there's no supply like this now.
Yeah.
So I said, and I'm still trying to perfect it.
Yeah.
I've come very close to this, and very close to this. Very close. Some of the materials are not available today.
Because this was
50 years ago.
50 years ago, yeah.
And now everything's synthetic, and, you know, I only use real silk. This is all real silk and real silk threads. And gold, or what do you call it? This is silver jari, right? Then also knowing where to source the materials from.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
That's hard.
Do you know where the best place to get it? Oh, it's really hard, but
really
you have
hard.
to put in the effort, and you have to do it properly, and not for money.
No.
It's about quality.
Right, and it's love.
You know? Yeah. So, I mean, do you know where the best place to get sequin in the world is?
No.
Japan.
What?
Yeah, the sequin come from Japan, so we import them from Japan, and it's the best quality. So you would think, okay, everything comes from India. Well, not necessarily, you know.
No, wow.
Sometimes, mostly I like to use Swarovski stones. So, you know, Swarovski's made in Austria.
Amazing,
but Swarovski's kept its quality all of these years.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Every time you see a Swarovski stone, it looks the same. If you look 50 years ago to now, they look the same.
Yeah.
You know, they kept
like
the
that.
quality. I like it too, because
Yeah.
you know what you're getting.
Exactly.
Okay, I know if I'm wearing a Swarovski, I know I'm getting this quality.
Swan, like I've seen a little black Swarovski swan,
Yeah.
and it's cool. Like a guy could wear it, you know. Like it's just love, and it's you know, we kind of. This is like celebrating. Like,
and so
I feel
these
like
are like Indian wedding
energy.
outfits, and, you know, like this. And so it's really a work of really master craftsmanship. I mean, I can't imagine.
Can't imagine.
I can't imagine. And also there's there's rules for, like, the way you have to do the embroidery, the way that the designs come, the way that things are placed, and it's almost like, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's almost like an etiquette of the way you do the embroidery and the way you place the designs. You can see how it's very heavy at the bottom, and
yes, that's right.
near the top is more lighter. Well, that's kind of a part of the rule.
And like, this is in a sense just a border, but look at how much is in this border. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no just.
And it's all individual threads. It's not besides the purple part and the green part,
Incredible.
and then the blue, and I mean, you can tell.
Yeah, like, so it's great that this came your way, because it really inspired you to go at this craft with the devotion.
Yeah,
as well, because it deepens your faith, doesn't it?
In our spiritual practice of Sanatan Dharma. So Hinduism actually is a newer name of the practice. It's the oldest practice in the world, and it's actually called Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma means eternal truth. I'm sorry, eternal duty.
Eternal duty.
So Dharma means duty, and Sanatan is eternal, right?
Okay.
So this is the eternal duty of the soul and the person.
Yes.
It's not a religion. Religion means I'm right and you're wrong, but what is our eternal duty that we're supposed to do, right? Who are we?
Yes.
What are we supposed to be here for, right?
Yeah.
And so really our religion
Totally
is not about accepting or moreover our spiritual practice. It's about questioning.
Right. And it's okay to question, right?
Of course, absolutely. And so many spiritual paths, many people are afraid to question, or if they're questioned, they have consequences and so on and so forth, right? So, in our Sanatan Dharmic path, we're so open to questions, and that's how we make realization and develop our relationship more deeper with Krishna or God.
Deeper, because you kind of come to a different level of like realization, or through life experiences, you're like, oh, I really get it now, because I'm living it.
And really, it's Krishna or God's grace that I'm able to do what I'm doing, and He's really the doer, and I'm just the servant. That's it. So.
It's lovely to have that humility, because it's just, this is total celebration.
In our sacred texts, it says that one should be more tolerant than a tree and more humble than a blade of grass.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
So, I'm sorry, more tolerant than a blade of grass and more humble than a tree. So.
Oh my God, that's just beautiful.
Right? The tree just gives. It doesn't expect anything, just a little bit of water, and it provides shelter, it provides the home, right? So many things.
Yeah, so many animals can live in that tree.
Right? And also, I mean, we get oxygen, right? And what does it expect in return? And it doesn't react when it's cut down.
Oh, that's sad.
It's sad, but it's like, it's just so much humility. So
it's giving its life.
Humility is the most important ornament of a person.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, see, I'm noticing even like there's like beveling.
Yeah.
In like each,
so the process.
In a sense, each scale, like each.
Yeah,
right?
Everything is about detail.
I love that.
So, how it works, right? So with the Zardozi work and the embroidery work, it's called a karigar. So the karigar embroiders on maybe the size of like 6 feet, these lifetime tables, like the 6 feet plastic tables, like that size. But it's like a big bed frame. It looks like a bed frame, and the fabric is stretched inside.
Yes.
Then they have a needle that almost looks like a pencil, if you can imagine.
Okay.
And then they put their hand underneath with the thread, and then put the sequin in like this. Like, ting, ting,
oh
ting,
my
ting.
God, that's insane.
So it's all done by hand, right? And it takes so much time.
But like everything is symmetrically perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a craft.
Do you think it's a dying art, or do you think that they're
It's a dying art.
That's what makes me sad.
What I'm seeing now is that many people are going for digital machines, especially with the corporation of technology and AI. A lot of people are using digital machines, and this you can't really do by digital. No. You can do this. You can do basic threading, but you can't do this Zardozi work. You have to do it by hand, right?
Yeah. So like these are beautiful too.
So these are made of silver. So this Panchagola process in India is a 1,000-year-old process, and what they're doing is they're making wax molds.
Yes.
And then in the wax molds, they'll, so on and so forth, go and cast it and make a brass and so on and so forth. Same with silver. And you can see the detail. And this is 92.5 silver.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's solid for the most part. and it's
Can these be used in ceremonies and things like
that's
that?
what we use. This is for incense, actually.
Perfect.
So just like in Catholicism or other spiritual practices, we use incense to clear spaces and remove subtle entities, and just bring auspiciousness.
Doesn't it kind of shift the energy a little bit? Like it's
That's
sort of
what-
like it
yeah.
calms you right down. Like I find that
That's what. So
certain
that's what
things-
it does exactly. It removes
So glad.
subtle energy, and it brings auspiciousness,
Auspicious is such a beautiful word.
isn't it?
And I think it's only used, like the highest use of that word is in like the deepest culture. When you say
Yeah.
this is an auspicious time, like, Chinese astrology or things like
Right.
that. I feel like the meaning of auspicious, it doesn't really have the same level of meaning that it does in like different kinds of faiths and things like that. Like there's something about that word.
Right. It's
that's
such a special
powerful.
word. In Sanskrit,
Yeah.
it's called shubham or shub.
Shub.
So it's very
It's like,
auspicious.
it's
and
like holy. And
it's like a whole
it's-
vibe of
yeah.
auspiciousness.
Yeah.
Auspiciousness. It's a whole vibe of being so sacred, so intimate, so esoteric, so unfathomably holy and
Unfathomable.
sacred.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's such a beautiful word. I agree with you. And the reason it's very auspicious, and what we do in these ceremonies and so on and so forth, we believe, not even believe, but it can be proven that we worship the deities in our religion or our
Yes.
spiritual practice.
Yes.
And what we're doing is, in Catholicism, they also have deities, right?
I think
Spiritual images where they worship
Yeah, like
the Virgin Mary or
Mother Mary.
Jesus Christ. Or,
yeah,
exactly.
You're right.
They
yeah.
worship them as the Virgin Mary. They worship them as Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It's not idol worship,
No.
because idol worship means you're worshiping something as it, or you're worshiping something
Like in
like
and of
money.
itself.
right.
Yeah,
but
and
this
it's not
is
representative
actually
of
the Virgin
something.
Mary. This is actually Jesus
Right.
Christ. This is actually Krishna.
So Ganesh.
Right. So Ganesh is a demigod, actually. Ganesh worships one of the. So I'll go from the beginning. So
Yeah, please.
in our spiritual practice, we worship Krishna. Krishna is all attractive, and he is the supreme personality of Godhead.
Mm-hmm.
So he is like God.
So he's like God.
He is God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
He is like God. And then from him, right, we have all the saints. So the saints are people who have done some tapasya, the word in Sanskrit, or boon or activity, right,
Yes.
to get some power or so on and so forth.
And they were granted that
Right.
from Krishna.
From Krishna. Just like in Catholicism, the saints have some
Yeah.
power.
They're like imbued with.
Right, exactly. With some, power
Incredible.
and spiritual power. That's what you would call it. In Sanskrit, it's called Shakti. So I'm trying to
Shakti.
translate into, yeah.
I love that. No, that's
It's a
awesome.
beautiful name.
Because I've heard some of these words before, but I've never known what they meant.
Yeah.
And I really, I love
Shakti
like learning
is
from
like
you.
spiritual
You're,
strength and
you're a
power.
phenomenal teacher.
No.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me about the smaller pieces here? Because the beading is unbelievable. in
Yeah,
these
so this is
pieces.
kind of more modern of what I'm doing now.
Oh gosh.
And so you can see, the beautiful sequin from Japan. And so you can just see the craftsmanship and the quality. And this is kind of what I'm doing more now, based on this.
It's just beautiful.
And I have clients from all over the world.
Wow.
I have clients in Europe. I have clients in, India. I have many clients in the U.S. actually.
Wow. Well, it's just, I just wish that, we could reach people who would like beauty in their lives.
Yeah, and I'm coming out with a
and-
new line of bags also
That's amazing.
for women, women's bags
That's
in the
amazing.
same style like this. And then I'm also, if you look at it's called a kurta or a bandi,
Okay.
but it's like a shirt basically.
Okay.
So this is her cultural wear.
All right.
This is
yes.
block printed. So I'm sure you know how block printing works.
Oh yeah. So that like it was plain before.
It
and
was
has
plain, this plain
nice
white.
print?
Yeah, and then it
Really?
was block printed. Yeah.
But it's perfect.
It's beautiful.
It's
So I
great.
designed it. And then, I had them do different parts. So like, see, this is sewn here.
Oh my
So the
goodness.
different,
I
trims
love
and so on and so
that.
forth matching.
Yeah.
So I'm making bags like this also. And then I have jewelry,
Wow.
in silver or gold,
Yeah.
diamonds, copper plated gold. So, I'm sorry, gold plated
What
copper.
lovely-
And this
What
is,
lovely
a sample of encrusted work that I can
Oh
do.
my goodness, that's absolutely beautiful.
That's,
Like you're doing this by hand.
well, I'm not doing it by artisans. I know
You're
how.
artisans, yes.
I just don't have the time because I'm in a completely different country, and they're very That's another thing, is this is called quality over quantity, and my artisans, I pay them properly. I'm not afraid of money,
I'm glad.
and here's why. I'm not afraid of the cost. I know what the materials cost. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for quality.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. That's your brand. Like
Right. This is represents me.
intrinsic. Yeah.
Also oils. I started doing oils recently.
Can I see?
Yeah.
So, and is it? Oh, like there's just like a.
If you hold it up to your nose, you can smell it.
Okay. Oh, so that smells.
And it's all natural, right? It's called itar, the process. So in this process,